guys, welcome to the Actery Magic channel. I'm Steve, the Actery. So today we're going to be talking about a brand new commander that came out of Adventures in the Forgotten Realms in a pre-con of his own, and this is Vrondiss Rage of Ancients. Before we get into all of the juicy details, I want to remind you that at the end of the video we're going to have a cool infinite combo, and then also I want to update you all that at 200 subscribers we're going to have a giveaway. I'm so excited about this giveaway and I can't wait to share it, but I have to get it all done before we can get through with it. Anyway, so let's talk about Vrondiss. So Vrondiss is a 5-drop, 1 green, 1 red, 3 generic, 5/4 legendary creature, Dragon Barbarian. If you'll notice, he does not have flying, and neither does the tokens he make. None of them have flying. This is important for later. Alright, when Vrondiss Rage of Ancients is dealt damage, you may create a 5/4 red and green dragon spear creature token with, when this creature deals damage, sacrifice it. Whenever you roll 1 or more dice, you may have Vrondiss deal 1 damage to itself. So he's kind of got an he has its own enrage mechanic, the one that we're used to from dinosaurs, but he's got one as a dragon. So there's 2 ways that people build this commander that I've seen. Either they go the dragon route, or they go more the enrage tribal route, which is more of a dinosaur build. Either way, you're going to have a good time with this, but I kind of went the more enrage route, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. So let's start off with our honorable mentions, and there's a lot today, guys. Let's talk about them. First up, we have Caltrops. This is a 3 generic artifact. It says whenever a creature attacks, Caltrops deals 1 damage to it. Wow, this is powerful. Anyway, so as soon as we're attacking with Vrondis, he's going to deal 1 damage to himself, which is going to really work with all of our other enrage mechanics. Next to Caltrops, you'll see Anara Wolvid Familiar. It's a 4-drop, 1 green, 3 generic, 4/4 wolf beast. As long as it's your turn, commanders you control have indestructible. So you can go swinging with Vrondis to your heart's content, and he'll get all that juicy damage and be able to make more tokens. So Anara, you're pretty sweet by my books. Next up on our honorable mentions, we have Dragon Lord's Servant and Goblin Anarchomancer. So Dragon Lord's Servant, he's Goblin Shaman, it's going to help you with that dragon build. It's going to make your dragons cost 1 less to cast. But Goblin Anarchomancer is going to make all your red and green spells cost 1 less to cast. And so with only having 1 more green in the casting cost, Goblin Anarchomancer is just a strict upgrade. Goblin Anarchomancer can go into your enraged tribal build, whereas it's much harder to build Dragon Lord Servant into that kind of deck. So you're kind of more limited with that one. Next up on our honorable mentions, Elemental Bond is 1 green and 2 generic. When a creature with power 3 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. We're going to make a lot of tokens with Vrondiss. So we're going to draw a ton with Elemental Bond. Very cool card. Another one that I like a lot, and this is Cinderclasm. I like dealing only 1 damage to Vrondiss, and that's because now we can do another point of damage somewhere down the road with something else. But if we have to, Cinderclasm can do 1 red and 1 generic and deals 1 damage to each creature, or double red and 1 generic, it deals 2 damage to each creature instead. So if we have to deal 2 damage to everything, we have that option. But this is very great, so we save his 4 toughness for some of the other damage we can deal to Vrondiss. Now, number 5 on our list is Marauding Raptor. So Marauding Raptor is, again, where we're saving some of that damage for. It is a 1 red, 1 generic dinosaur, 2/3. Creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Marauding Raptor deals 2 damage to it. If a dinosaur is dealt damage this way, Marauding Raptor gets +2/+0 until end of turn. This is a really cool card, but this is why we only want to do 1 damage to Vrondis, is because now when the Marauding Raptor dealing 2, we're going to keep our Vrondis alive with only taking 3 points of damage. So this is super key. We're kind of dialing in the amount of damage that Vrondis can take. Now, number 4 on our list, drumroll please, that is Fire Ants. I was looking around and I found Fire Ants and I was like, this is so much fun. So this really goes in well with our enrage mechanics. If we build any other kind of enrage into our deck, so we have 1 red, 2 generic, tap, Fire Ants deals 1 damage to each other creature without flying. Dinosaurs don't have flying typically. So this is just straight gasoline with enrage. So tap, deal 1 damage to Vrondis and all of our other enraged creatures, and we're going to get all of those triggers. It's super good. Plus, it's going to wipe out tokens. It's very cool card. I like it a lot. Number 3 on our list is Jaw Raptor. It's a 4-drop, 4/5 dinosaur. When Jaw Raptor is dealt damage, draw a card. Sweet. So we're gonna build into the deck a lot of dealing damage to our creatures stuff, and this just fits alongside Fire Ants like a glove. Anyway, and number 2 on our list. This one's super awesome. That is Pyrohemia. It's a 4-drop, 2 red, 2 generic enchantment at the beginning of the end step. If no creatures are on the battlefield, sacrifice Pyrohemia. 1 red. Pyrohemia deals 1 damage to each creature and each player. What? This is bananas. Anyway, so it's really freaking cool because you can pay 1 damage on each, or pay 1 red on each of your opponent's turns, and now every time you do that, you're going to create a 5/4 with Vrondis in play. It's good. It's so good. Now, number 1 on my list, and that is no surprise here with the enrage mechanic, is Polyraptor. Polyraptor is an 8-drop, 2 green, 6 generic dinosaur. Whenever Polyraptor is dealt damage, create a token that's a copy of Polyraptor. What? And all of these Polyraptors have enrage, and they're all going to create tokens. So the first time we create a token, we're going to get 2. The second time we deal damage to everything, we're going to get 4. The next time we're going to get 8. The next time we're going to get 16. It's just ridiculous. Did you guys notice the background? You know what movie it's from? Anyway, now let's talk about our infinite combo. And our infinite combo for the day is Vrondiss and Where Ancients Tread. So, hear me out on this one. This is a super budget combo. So Vrondiss enters battlefield, all right, and he's just hanging out. We play Where Ancients Tread. Now we need 1 point of damage to start our combo, but with whatever else we've got going on, this is not a big deal. But let's say Vrondiss has been dealt 1 damage and Where Ancients Tread has been triggered. So we're going to go ahead and give Vrondiss Indestructible. Now we can do this a variety of ways. We can do it with Withstand Death or Heroes Heroic Defiance? Heroic Intervention. Anyway, so we can give it Indestructible from a couple different sources, but as soon as Vrondiss has Indestructible, we can pound the crap out of him. And so what we're going to do is, with that 1 damage going to go to Vrondiss, we're going to create that 5/4 token. Now with the 5/4 token entering the battlefield, Where the Ancients is going to see that creature with power 5 or greater enter the battlefield and deal 5 damage to target creature player. We're going to have Where Ancients Tread target Vrondis himself for the 5 points of damage. Since he's indestructible, he's not going to die. So that means that we're going to get another Dragon Spirit token, which then triggers another copy of Where Ancients Tread. And then we get infinite spirit tokens because we're going to keep targeting Vrondis over and over and over and over and over. And it's so good. We can do this at the end of somebody else's turn and then just untap with a bunch of 5/4 and 200,000 5/4s and go swinging for the wind. And this is like I don't know, I think it's like $1.50 for this combo. It's super inexpensive. Anyway, so what was the movie from? My background, what movie was that from? It's a clue. What movie? Anyway, they're moving in herds. They do move in herds. Name that movie too. Both good. Anyway, guys, I hope you like this. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm so excited about the traction this channel has got. You guys have been so great. I love you. Have a good night. Deuces.